Many people with high blood sugar, prediabetes, or diabetes often miss the early warning signs of nerve damage, which can lead to serious complications down the road. But by understanding these signs and taking action early, you can protect your nerves and maintain your quality of life as you age. So in this video, you'll discover the 6 signs of diabetic nerve damage that you should be aware of. We'll show you how to spot these early signs and share some simple, safe strategies to prevent further damage and potentially heal existing damage. You'll also learn practical tips for managing your blood sugar, improving circulation, reducing your risk of falls, and even promoting better sleep. Okay, let's start with numbness or tingling in the extremities, often described as pins and needles, is typically one of the first signs of diabetic nerve damage. This is called diabetic neuropathy. It happens because elevated blood glucose begins to damage nerve fibers. Nerves in the peripheral areas, such as your feet and hands, are generally the first to be affected. This damage interferes with the nerve's ability to transmit signals, leading to a loss of sensation as the nerves struggle to send messages to your brain. This itself can cause other symptoms that may seem unrelated, which we'll get to later. As nerve damage gets worse, the sensations can evolve into a feeling of pain or burning. Physiologically, nothing is actually causing pain, but the faulty signal tells your brain that something is wrong and you need to investigate. It's worth noting that this type of pain is often more intense during periods of rest or at night, potentially disrupting sleep. The first step to deal with neuropathy is to get your blood sugar under control. Keeping blood sugar within recommended ranges is crucial to prevent further nerve damage and potentially allow your body to heal. For those experiencing numbness, regularly checking your feet is important so you can notice if new infections or injuries before they get out of hand. Finally, regular exercise improves blood flow and nerve health, reducing the risk of further damage. But be careful to only exercise within your comfort zone to avoid exacerbating the damage. But before you get into any of that, if you do notice consistent symptoms of numbness or tingling, consult with a healthcare provider to correctly assess what's going on in your body. Next, a less commonly discussed symptom: hair loss on the legs. This occurs as a direct consequence of poor blood circulation and nerve damage. When the nerves that control the smallest blood vessels in your skin become damaged, those vessels can't provide necessary nutrients and oxygen. As a result, hair follicles don't receive the sustenance they need, leading to follicle death and hair loss. The technical term for this is vascular insufficiency. It's like a garden not getting enough water to thrive. Your skin and hair follicles are starved of critical life support, causing hair to stop growing and eventually fall out. And while naturally hair-free legs may feel like a blessing, it can be a serious indicator that you need more aggressive diabetes management. Enhancing circulation through exercise, avoiding smoking and alcohol, staying hydrated, and eating plenty of nerve-friendly foods can all make a big difference. More on that later. Hair loss often goes hand to hand with our next sign. Before you get hair loss, you probably have experienced very dry skin. This is because the same factors that affect hair follicles also impact the skin's ability to retain moisture. Nerve damage impairs the oil and moisture glands in your skin, leading to decreased function. Without adequate oil, skin becomes less effective at retaining water, resulting in dryness and itchiness. Additionally, poor circulation means that fewer nutrients and less oxygen reach through the skin, which further compromises its elasticity. Extremely dry skin caused by diabetes can quickly lead to more serious problems. For instance, dry, cracked skin is more susceptible to infections, especially since high blood sugar can impair the body's ability to fight bacteria and other pathogens. So, if you have diabetes or suspect you have pre-diabetes, beyond taking steps to get your blood sugar and insulin under control, it's also important to take extra steps to care for your skin. Avoid hot baths and showers, which can strip the skin of oil. Go for moderately warm rather than very hot. Use a gentle, fragrance free moisturizer every day. Apply it straight after bathing. It's generally recommended to dry yourself thoroughly, then immediately apply your moisturizer. Many dermatologists recommend diabetics use moisturizer that contains urea. It's also known to hold moisture without exacerbating problems like some other soaps and body washes can. Other beneficial ingredients include dimethicone, lanolin, and hyaluronic acid. That said, it's generally best to seek personal advice from a dermatologist. They will be able to analyze your skin and make specific recommendations. Are you finding this useful? Please click the like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, click the subscribe button to see more videos as we release them. Foot problems are especially common with diabetes and can escalate quickly. These range from mild irritations to severe issues that rob people of their independence and ability to walk. In extreme cases, it leads to amputation of the toes, foot, or leg. One of the earliest signs is blisters, wounds, and cuts that take forever to heal. Be vigilant of these and get onto them as soon as possible. Why? High blood sugar levels compromise the immune system's efficiency and impair circulation, slowing the body's natural healing process. Consequently, even minor foot injuries can become gateways to grave infections. Another notable sign is changes in the color and skin texture, such as reddening, bluish discoloration, or an ashy appearance. These may indicate poor circulation or the onset of infection. Furthermore, the structural integrity of the foot may be compromised, leading to deformities such as Charcot foot, a condition where bones weaken and fracture, changing the foot's shape. As you can see, diabetic foot is a major health concern that can quickly get out of hand. This risk is compounded even further by diabetic neuropathy, where loss of sensation in the feet may mean that you don't notice the initial injury until it's become serious. That's why, if you have uncontrolled diabetes, it's important to inspect your feet daily. Check for any signs of trauma, such as cuts, blisters, or changes in skin color. Use a mirror or ask for help if you cannot see all of the parts of your feet. Wash your feet daily in lukewarm water with mild soap. Dry them thoroughly, especially between the toes, to prevent fungal infections. As we discussed, apply a moisturizer immediately after washing and drying your feet. Just avoid putting cream between the toes, because moisturizer between the toes can create a breeding ground for fungi. Next, proper footwear is incredibly important. Shoes should be comfortable, provide good support, and not rub or pinch. Soft, breathable socks without tight elastic bands are also recommended. Good shoes are one of the best investments you can make in life. After all, your feet are the foundation for everything you do. Likewise, see a podiatrist regularly to have your feet checked. A professional can provide additional tips and treat minor issues before they become a serious problem. Likewise, they can make you custom shoe inserts or even arrange special orthopedic shoes so you could start each day on a good foundation. Your nerves send signals around your body and back to your brain, controlling everything from the beat of your heart to the feeling in your fingers when you touch something hot, to spatial awareness and coordination. So when those nerves become damaged, your muscles and brain begin to lose their ability to communicate. This can lead to a muscle weakness and diminished ability to coordinate movements, making it more challenging to maintain stability. So if you notice that you're often losing your balance, talk to your doctor or physical therapist. A physical therapist can tailor specific exercises to improve balance, strength, and coordination based on your individual needs. Activities like yoga, tai chi, or simple balance exercises such as standing on one foot are all great to strengthen muscles and improve stability. This all gets more and more important with age. Studies show that after a first fall, the chances of subsequent falls and serious injury dramatically increase. So, by doing 15 minutes of Tai Chi each day, you can tip the odds in your favor to protect your independence and quality of life for years to come. Wear quality shoes that have non-slip soles to reduce the risk of slipping and falling. And if you have more severe balance issues, consider a cane or other support. They can really make a big difference. Diabetes wreaks havoc on the tiny blood vessels in your eyes, leading to blurry vision and more serious eye problems. Diabetic retinopathy is the most common. High blood sugar damages the tiny blood vessels in the retina, the part of your eye that senses light. As the vessels get damaged, they can leak fluid and bleed, which distorts your vision. In advanced stages, the body tries to compensate by growing new blood vessels on the retina's surface. Unfortunately, these new vessels tend to be very fragile and often leak blood, which can further obscure vision and, if untreated, lead to serious vision loss or blindness. But that's not all. Folks with diabetes are prone to develop cataracts earlier than others. Cataracts cloud your lenses, making vision hazy, as if you're looking through a fogged up window. Then there's glaucoma, which damages your optic nerve due to increased pressure inside your eye. So how can you stop this from happening to you? First up, go to your yearly eye exams. Regular checkups can catch issues early, often before you notice anything is wrong. Make it as routine as brushing your teeth. Treatments might include laser treatments or vitreous surgery, injections, glasses, or prescription medication. Next, it's equally important for everyone to protect their eyes, whether you have diabetes or not. Wear sunglasses on sunny days to protect against UV rays, and consider anti-glare screens if you spend a lot of time in front of the computer. Likewise, take micro breaks from staring at your computer. Look as far into the distance as you can for about 20 seconds every hour. And of course, keeping your sugar levels in check is crucial. It helps prevent the onset of eye problems and slows the progression if they've already started. For more on foods and specific vitamins that can help, you might like to watch our video on 7 vitamins to repair nerve damage. We'll leave a link to that in the description box below, or click the image on the screen.